The wildfires are still raging all over Southern California, and of course, celebrities have to make themselves the center of attention at this time. First off, Kim Kardashian got a huge barrage of backlash for promoting her loungewear brand, Skims, in the middle of this natural disaster. She posted an advertisement for her winter sale in the middle of all of this, and then the comments just resounded with disapproval. Here were some of the responses. One said, "How about making a post of resources that's going on in LA and what Kim and Skims is doing to help?" Another one said, "Still trying to make money from people during the horrific fires. What about California? All you care about is yourself and money. Chloe is the realist, and that's why I love her so much." They're referencing Chloe because she has been posting resources and information about the wildfires on her Instagram. And another one said, "Post about the fires. You are ruining the brand. Skims, who cares about a stupid sale? Pack the money and underwear and get it to the people who need help in LA." So they're expecting Kim Kardashian to pack a truckload of underwear from her own brand and bring it to people who have just been displaced from their homes.
Yeah.
They need underwear. I mean, that's true. They need underwear. All of their underwear burned. Another one said, "So tone deaf of Skims to be posting this right now." But other people were saying, no, Kim is just doing what you are doing. She is working. She's doing her job. This is her job.
Yep.
Is that how you would feel about this?
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, I don't think it's anybody's responsibility to speak on current events ever if they don't want to.
Yeah, definitely
Like,
not through
I
their
mean,
brand page. Maybe if you personally want to do that, that's fine.
That makes sense to me. But if anything, when I see brands do that, it screams inauthentic.
Yeah.
So, and again,
Another situation where you can't win.
I take the same approach there that I take with Meghan Markle, which is that I'm not going to base it on whether I think they're being sincere or not. You judge it based on whether there's an effective use of promoting this type of activism. Now, if Skims does that, I'm just like, okay, sure, but is it required? No, I don't think it is. Kind of the same way I was like, I don't think that shows need to put COVID masks or pretend like, or have to act as if television shows didn't need to include COVID into their storylines when they were, when COVID was going on. I almost rather it be a break from the real world. Skims, like, it just doesn't shout. Like if Eddie Bauer or Land's End wants to promote something, that seems to make more sense than your underwear and lingerie brand.
Right. They're not going to be donating corsets to people whose homes just burnt down.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian's house has been spared so far, unlike other celebrities. But in fairness to the Kardashian family, they did post about giving meals to first responders, the firefighters who are coming to the scene. So they are trying to do the right thing. However, Khloe Kardashian is getting a little bit political in response to this situation, the misallocation of funds and resources to stop this disaster. She posted on her Instagram story in response to a clip of the LA Fire Department Chief Crowley saying that funds were cut for the LA Fire Department by their mayor, Karen Bass. Khloe said, "I stand by you, Chief Crowley. You spoke the truth and you had tears in your eyes because I can tell you didn't even want to say that, but it was the truth.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest. LA Fire Department, Chief Crowley, Mayor Bass, you are a joke."
And then they were mad at her for being mad at Karen Bass. I do want to point out that when it comes to celebrities like Kim Kardashian, this is actually something that they're very, very good at when it comes to celebrities. So this was just, I tweeted about this earlier, so I just thought I'd draw attention to it. So this was the initial headline.
Right.
Kim Kardashian slammed after tone-deaf Skims ad. Then there was this. Anger over wasteful entitled stars, including Kim Kardashian, who broke water-saving rules to tend to their huge gardens. I just don't picture her gardening herself, but maybe I'm wrong. And then this headline is the most recent one, which is Kim Kardashian urges higher wages for incarcerated firefighters. Quote, "I see them as heroes." So what she's done now is she's effectively used the entirety of the fire news cycle to her advantage. First of all, say what you want about her Skims promotion. She gains eyeballs on the brand.
Yeah.
And she technically didn't do anything because she didn't address it. She just didn't address what they wanted her to address. And then there's the second one, and people are going to be like, look, she's entitled. There's an audience for that. But that's not the headline that's number one under her name now when you search it. It's this one about firefighters being underpaid. Well, incarcerated firefighters being underpaid. She's a master at manipulating the news cycle to her advantage.
Yeah, well, people are furious at Khloe Kardashian for slamming Karen Bass because you're not allowed to criticize this Democrat mayor who happens to be a black woman. She called her a joke, and I see like so many of these supposedly objective news reporting accounts make their little digs at celebrities when they see fit, and they did that with Khloe Kardashian in this case. They also mentioned in the same headline that Kourtney Kardashian went over her water usage in LA by 101,000 gallons, while Kim Kardashian exceeded 232,000 gallons.
Taylor Swift would never.
Wow. One of the responses said, "It's interesting how Khloe Kardashian has been very quick to call Mayor Bass a joke, but had no smoke for Trump, JD Vance, or Elon during this past election."
I don't know what one has to do with the other. Like, what the worst thing about politics is it's boiled down to two sects that I've seen now. You can either address the issue with someone in which they don't actually have any, like, especially if they're uninformed, you'll never be able to get them to see what they're missing anyways, or you can address the problems of their side, which just gets called whataboutism, and then you always end up back at the same place anyways.
As if Khloe Kardashian was going to sway the results
Yes,
of the
of the
election
election.
anyway. But if you're a good little liberal, you will join the chorus of people praising Karen Bass for her bravery during this time. And actresses Yvette Nicole Brown and Kim Whitley were recently interviewed by TMZ defending Karen Bass from the racism that she has been attacked with over this situation, her mishandling of her actual job. Here in this TMZ interview, they revealed they are strict supporters of Karen Bass and they are dismissive of the attacks on her. Kim Whitley claimed that Bass has been doing a great job as LA's mayor and said she isn't mad at Karen Bass, but mad for her, adding, "This is not the time to blame people."
When you're a politician, it is always the time to blame people.
Yvette Nicole Brown immediately threw the race card, saying she's got a spine of steel and she's also been a black woman in America a very long time. So none of this is new to her. We're mad because we're tired of it. We're mad for her. Yeah. That's what Karen Bass needs right now. Emotional support.
That's what I figured, you know.
Because everyone's asking, in all of this, it's like we're forgetting what Karen Bass needs.
Yeah.
I mean, no one is tending to her needs. This is wrong.
The problem is when you're a politician, it's always time for the blame game. That's your job, is to be the scapegoat if you don't take care of your city or your town, whatever it may be. The buck stops with you.
That's
you're
what
in
leadership
charge.
is.
You should be taking responsibility for your actions. Some might even call falling on your sword the noble thing to do, even if it's necessarily untrue. I don't think that's the case in this instance. We've seen multiple instances of poor management and poor leadership amongst these places, but the celebrities will make it about them as they always do.
Jamie Lee Curtis was one of the worst examples, comparing the LA wildfires to Gaza.
Well, of course. Here we go.
I'm born and raised in the city of Angels.
Well, by the way, watch
And
Pamela
the
Anderson's reaction
entire
throughout
city
this
of
clip.
Angels is on fire everywhere. Everywhere. The entire city of the Pacific Palisades is gone.
She's cringing.
Guys, I mean, literally my neighborhood gone.
I don't think that. I think she's trying to muster up like she's right and look
My
emotional.
house tonight is still there, but I live in a different canyon. But the entire Pacific Palisades looks like, unfortunately Gaza or one of these war-torn countries where awful things have happened. So, and there are fires now breaking out everywhere. So it feels totally bizarre to be talking about a movie, and yet, it's a piece of art. Art will save us no matter what.
Press X to doubt.
Thank you. Crisis parties will save us.
That's what will save us. Crisis parties.
Yeah.
All right.
So Pamela Anderson was just visibly, I think, depends on who you ask, but I think Pamela Anderson was visibly cringing at Jamie Lee Curtis's comments there.
The whole thing is very, very stupid. Look, I did like Nicolas Cage. Mel Gibson said, like, it's all just stuff, and because his home burned down while he was on Joe Rogan. Like, he was literally in the middle of his interview when his house burned down.
Yeah, and he was chill about it because some people can afford to lose one of their 10 houses.
Yeah. He's like, I'll just go, like...
it's not the end of the world.
He goes, maybe I'll just go live in Costa Rica. He's like, I got a place out there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.